Good morning, Starfield. We're going to do us a how to build video today of the ED-209 spaceship, which I call mine the Hornet. And we're looking here in the ship builder. I've got all the parts laid out. We're going to do this piece by piece. And here, show where they show up in the ship builder. This is the cockpit here. Bays, there it is. It's very easy to find. They're usually early on in the shipbuilder, and all the parts will be marked with this ED-209 designation. I wanted to show you the gear real quick because I'm only going to be using one of the gears, but you can see there are different variations of the gear, and you can add them together. See, like you can have that part, the different parts. You can double them up like this if you so desire, if you like that look better. But we're just going to go with the simplified here today, or the regular. Okay, so starting the ship, you have your cockpit here, and what we're going to add to it first is our docking bay. And this is the ED-209 docking bay. It goes on the bottom right there. And that's a simple placement. And then we're going to go right into our grav drive and reactor. The grav drive and the reactor look similar, but they're on different opposite sides of the ship. We'll approach this from the rear, and they go right. There's the grav drive, goes right there. They're very easy to snap right in. And there's your reactor right there. These are C-class. But he has A and B class available as well, if you want to do an A class ship or a B class ship. So now you've got your grav drive and you've got your reactor in there. Now, also very important to have fuel. This is your fuel tank, which holds 2,000 grav jump fuel, and that sits right on top there, followed by the shields. These shields are very nice. 12 max power. Max shield health on this is 3,000. Regen rate 10%. It's very nice. And it goes right there. Boom. This ship snaps together so easily. Now I have my ship tolerances in my ship builder configurator set for large. I do this for all my ship builds. I like to hide things in them. In different parts of my ships, and allows that to happen. For example, let's take a look here at the landing bay. This is the ED-209 landing bay. It's a rear-facing landing bay. Has only the one facing, because this ship's got a certain orientation. Now, if you notice, he's got all these. He's got 9 connection points right there, where you can put comm spikes, conduction grids, other equipment things that you want to hide within the ship. I've checked on the inside of the ship. They don't bleed through. He's got it set up very nicely. And so there's your landing bay. It goes right like that, with all those nice little hidden extras that you can place in your ship to customize it the way you like. Okay, we're popping right along with the build of this ship. Like I said, it is a very quick and easy build. Let's go ahead and just get them out of our way. Now I'm using electro turrets. These turrets are kit bash electro pulse turret. They also come with the same mod, Mattell's Habs and accessories. Now these are A class, but then again they're made for disabling enemy ships, not for destroying them. They do no hull damage, but good shield damage and good electromagnetic damage. So they can, if you don't use your main weapons, you can let these things take out the enemy ships, or disable them, and then you can board and capture them. Real nice system. All right, our landing gear, which we will place on both sides, act like wings. They look really nice. And the engines happen to go right on them. Either A, B, or C engines. This is got it set up for left, set up for right. And those are your engines. They look really nice and snazzy associated with the wings there, or the gear. Now all we have left is a couple of really interesting weapons. We're using the cannon systems. Now it's a one part in the shipbuilder, and you can Z it to be either go on the right or go on the left. This is the left, the port side, and it goes right there. Now these weapons, I've got the C class here. Huge amount of range. Fire rate's pretty high. They're cannons. Decent hull damage and shield damage. At that fire rate, that's a lot of damage. They have max power 6, so you can only operate with the 2 of them here, which works fine. I've tested them out. If you see the showcase video, you will see them in action. And then we have our missile systems. Now his missiles, which you can fit 4 on a ship. You've got they do hull and shield and electromagnetic damage, and they will fit right on here very nicely on either side. And there you go. You have your completely built ship. Very nice and easy to build, and as you can see here in the shipbuilder, the parts are all designated with this ED-209 designation, so they're easy to find. And I do know that he's planning on coming out with a standalone of this cockpit for those who may want to add this to larger ships. In other words, this back will be flattened out. There'll be connection points for habitats or Habs, so you can put in corridors, other Habs. Build this thing out into a much larger ship with the standalone cockpit. And that'll be added shortly, I think. I'm not, it's all in testing right now. So you have that to look forward to. Well, give this ship a good look-see. I may myself, actually, I think I'm going to take this ship and add it as a ship import mod. But yeah, Mattell's Habs and accessories, in my opinion, an essential mod, free on Nexus. So have a great day and enjoy your time at Starfield, and build those ships and explore the space lanes.